Today's lesson we're going to do Crayon Resist. Now this is one of the many lessons that you can use to show the use of the liquid watercolor magic by Sargent Art. And this is a good lesson that you can use for all ages. First of all, we'll talk about some of the principles of art we're going to be using. Again, are going to be design, rhythm, balance, and movement. And the elements of art: line, shape, value, and color. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off, and the Crayon Resist is obviously we're going to use some crayons, and we're going to use the liquid watercolor. The liquid watercolor, again, is very easy to use. You can use it directly out of the bottle. You can dilute it with water, depending on what your purpose is. What I thought we'd do maybe is do something for maybe a younger child. Maybe we want to do like maybe a fish of some type. So we'll just kind of make design of a fish, shape of a fish. We'll kind of add some little designs inside the fish. Now what you want to do is you want to press fairly hard with the crayon to get a lot of the wax and color built up on the paper, because the purpose of the resist is that the watercolor is going to go right over top of what you're doing with the crayon. It'll stick to the paper, but it will not stick to the crayon, which is kind of a neat little concept that you don't have to worry about going in and out of all these little spaces. You can just color them with a different color and not really worry about staying in lines or going around the colors. The nice thing too about this is, and with the liquid watercolors, is that you can mix the colors. You can use different colors. You don't have to use just one color at all. You'll see a lot of variety when you do this. I'll make them happy. A happy fish will make here. Okay, yeah, some of the tools that you can use with this is a variety. Obviously you can use the brush. We can use sponges. There's different ways you can apply the paint. Again, like I said, directly out of the bottle or dilute it. What we're going to do is I'm going to start by using it directly out of the bottle. And we'll start with a lighter color now. We'll start with, and you'll see how nice and smooth it does go on. And again, what I'm doing is just going right over top of the color, or the lines that I did, and you can see that what is happening is the paint is not sticking to the crayon, but it is sticking to the white areas. Now if you look here too, another thing what we can do is, maybe I'll go with another color here, and let's go over top of what we just did here. And you'll see how you can get different colors just by going right over top of it. Again, you don't have to worry about, the colors don't get very muddy with this. A lot of watercolors, you go over top of a couple different colors and they get muddy. With these liquid colors, they really don't. They really don't do that. And again, you can pick and choose the colors you want. You can have a lesson doing just warm colors. You can have a lesson doing a lot of different colors. You choose the topic. You choose whatever colors you would like to do. Continue to fill the whole thing out, and then you have some different options when it's all finished. Alright, so you can see that the finished one is dry, and they dry quickly too, which is a nice idea too. When they're dry, you can do a couple of things when you have it like this. One is you can go and color the background with water, with the watercolor blue, to make it look like the fish is swimming in the water. And another option that you can do is you can cut them out. What I did is I did a couple small ones, cut them out, and then you can glue them right on top of, you know, a piece of colored paper. Obviously it'll be a blue paper since it's supposed to be water. But again, you can make all kinds of different designs or collages with this. You can cut out sections of it, put it wherever you would like to. I'm using the Sargent Art glue stick. Works perfect for something like this with the paper. You can make a whole little design or pattern by using the Crayon Resist in this manner. Alright, another option that you can do, or another way that you can use these watercolors in a Crayon Resist, is you can pick a topic, pick a theme, anything you would like to, and draw a picture using crayons. to use the crayons, what you want to do is you want to again continue to, press a little bit harder with it. You can draw, whatever topic you would like to. I think I'll do maybe like an underwater little picture here or something. And you can use this as a science lesson, social studies lesson, whatever you would like to pick as topics. Apply it to whatever kind of subject matter you would like to. You could have a lot of different ideas by doing something like this. Add whatever you would like to with it. Add sunken treasure. Fill in different type of fish. And you can add, like I said, any kind of design pictures you want to with this. It's all done with the crayons. And now we're going to use the watercolor. Now, instead of using a brush like I did in the first time, what I think I'm going to do is use a sponge. And what you can do again is you can use the water if you'd like to, or you can use it directly from the bottle. And you just go over top. If it gets a little too dark, you can just add a little bit of the water. The color holds true. You go over top of the whole picture, the whole entire picture, and you'll see that it's very easy. The painting process doesn't take long at all. You can have a lot of fun with it. Kids enjoy this at any age level. If you notice this, what you see is areas that were pressed a little darker than others showed up much better. So again, you want to emphasize to the students that, the harder you press, the better it's going to work. You can get a little diluted with it to see it's not all consistently the same value. All right, there's lighter and darker shades of this. You want to keep it the same value, that's fine. You can add a little bit of green to it in certain places, to give it that sort of ocean type of effect. There's a lot of different ways that you can do this. All kinds of ideas that you can use for a crayon resist. For older children, maybe you can pick different topics and do landscapes. You can do the different seasons you can do, and again, mix the colors, blend the colors. You can see all kinds of different ways that you can do this. Now, for the really young child, maybe what you want to do is you can take, and maybe you can just talk about shapes. Maybe you just want to talk about lines. Maybe you can do different types of lines and choose whatever colors, again, that you want. Talk about shapes, maybe talk about overlapping shapes to give different designs, purpose of that. The idea of this and the concept of this can go from preschool right up through high school if you would like to. I have one that we can do. You can see all I did was the colors, repeat the shapes, add different designs, different patterns in there. Kids love to work with stuff like this. It makes learning a little easier for you too, to help you out. If you actually have them do something and show them how to do something. And again, you can take whatever colors you want and do the crayon resist again. Sponge, paint, brush, however you want to do it. Very simply, go over top of the whole paper. There's a lot of different ways that it can be done. Be as creative as you like to with it. The product works wonderful with it. The watercolors they dry quickly, like I mentioned before. They are certified non-toxic. They're made in the U.S. All of these good features. They come in all kinds of different colors. The regular colors that we worked with today, fluorescent, metallic, glitter. So again, you choose in whatever colors you would like to use with it, and the product works great. So you have fun creating your crayon resist designs and working with the liquid watercolor.